Brian Roberts had a much better career than many of us give him credit for. Brian Roberts played for 14 MLB seasons, 13 of them with the Baltimore Orioles. He struggled with many different injuries over the course of his career, preventing him from playing full seasons consistently. His baseball reference page might not blow you away. However, the amount of doubles he accumulated in a small window is impressive. There have been 80 players to have reached the 50 doubles in a single season milestone over the course of MLB history. But did you know that only 5 of those players hit the 50 double milestone 3 times or more in their career? I think you can see where I'm going with this. Brian Roberts, Tris Speaker, Albert Pujols, Paul Waner, and Stan Musial are the only players to have 3 seasons with 50 or more doubles. And only Tris Speaker with 5 such seasons holds more than the other mentioned players. The first 50 double season for B-Rob came in 2004 during his 4th MLB season. The next 2 would come in consecutive seasons in 2008 and 2009. Brian Roberts hit 367 doubles in his career, which ties him for 257th on the all-time doubles leaderboard. He may not stack up against the all-time greats in terms of career doubles, but in the relatively small sample size he had, it is impressive. Like I mentioned earlier, there were many injuries that occurred over the course of B-Rob's career, especially after his age 31 season when he wouldn't play more than 91 games in a season again. In fact, throughout his career, he only had 7 such seasons where he played in at least 130 or more games. I want to take a look at 3 individual seasons and show how amazing Brian Roberts was during the prime of his career. 2005 was arguably his greatest season. In 143 games, he put up a .314 batting average, a .903 OPS, 18 homers, 45 doubles, 27 stolen bases, and was named to the All-Star team. His all-around prowess as a hitter is why many Orioles fans grew attached to Roberts during his tenure in Baltimore. Along with such excellent hitting stats, B-Rob had his best defensive season as he accumulated 15 DRS, short for defensive runs saved, which is a metric that measures the number of runs a player saved or cost his team on defense relative to an average player. By no means does that measure up to be an elite defensive season, but I felt it was necessary to include at least a little bit of defensive metrics into this video. 2007 came along and showcased a completely different Brian Roberts as he put up 180 hits, 42 doubles, and 50 stolen bases. Brian Roberts was doing things hitting-wise that we hardly see from the second base position today. 2009 is when Brian Roberts reached another level. Well, in terms of doubles, 56 doubles marked a career high for Brian Roberts, as well as 79 RBIs. However, he would not be named to the All-Star team this season. Once 2010 hit is when Brian Roberts started his steep decline. From 2010 to 2014, he averaged only 57 games per season, with a 1.9 WAR, 243 average, 666 OPS, 253 hits, 20 home runs, 49 doubles, and 29 stolen bases. After the 2013 season, the Orioles did not re-sign Roberts, and he signed with the New York Yankees on a 1-year deal before calling it a career after the 2014 season. Brian Roberts for his career accumulated a 29.5 WAR, 276 batting average, 1,527 hits, 367 doubles, 285 stolen bases, and was a 2-time All-Star. B-Rob might not be an all-time great of the game, but he made an impact in the time he did play. The doubles machine that Brian Roberts was has since been forgotten, which is why I decided to make this video today. Sure, my Orioles bias might have creeped in a little, but I like finding players that most people simply would not search or learn about on their own. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.